כן,
a lot of cash events.
כן.
A lot of cash events happen, and a lot of my friends are in it. And I try explaining to them how bad it really is to be in that business. Well, every single one that's doing it says, my rabbi gave me the head. He says it's okay to lend if it's to a non-Jew. And that's the excuse they give me and my friends every time. And I don't get where a rabbi, like I guess a respectable rabbi, would get this. That doesn't make sense.
The Gemara in Masechet Sanhedrin, also Masechet Shabbat, talks about Kôrach. Yes, Kôrach was a Navi at some point. Tzaddik at one point, before HaKadosh Baruch Hu put him in Gehenom to this day, Kôrach. But Kôrach didn't go to Gehenom by himself. He took 250 of the biggest rabbis in the world with him, because they went with Kôrach. So Gemara asks, how did Kôrach convince the biggest rabbis in the world, aside from Moshe Rabbeinu, Aaron HaKohen, Yeshua ben Nun, Kalev ben Yefuneh, and Betzalel, and Nachshon ben Aminadav? Literally, there's a handful of tzaddikim left in the world, and the other 250 biggest rabbis in the world are going to Gehenom with Kôrach. How did he convince all these people? Gemara asks this question. How? Kôrach was rich, and he gave big donations. You know what happens when you give big donations? All of a sudden you become the Mara Da'atra. All of a sudden your Da'at Torah. All of a sudden your opinion is what matters. Your opinion, the Moshe Rabbeinu said what you said. Oh yeah, you know what? What'd you say? What the check say? $1 million? Yeah, you're right. Your wife does not have to be modest anymore. She's like everybody else. She doesn't have to cover her hair. She's like everybody else. It's okay. No, modesty is not relevant to your wife because you're rich. I mean, not because you're rich, because that's how everybody else is. Now all of a sudden the rich guy, in Hebrew they say the one that owns the 100 is the one that owns the opinion. So that's what happened. That's in the Torah already. It's in the Gemara. So what happens? These rabbis, these toys, these atzitzim that are telling people they can do cash advance, all of these reshaim, these rabbis, what are they doing? Simple. They're setting up their bank accounts. They're telling them, listen, what business are you in? Cash advance. Who you donate to? Oh, no one? Okay, let me come. I'll paskin for you. Come, I'll paskin for you, and I'll show you where to donate the maaser. So you have bracha. You have bracha in your business. You want bracha, right? And you want also halachic permission that you're allowed to do what you're doing. This is where you donate to. Forget check. Let's do wire. You know what? Let's do direct deposit. Direct deposit, they become a partner in the business. They become a partner in the business. They own 10, 20% of the business. How do they own 10%? The maaser. The maaser, he owns 10% of the business. Chomesh, you want to be a tzaddik, he owns 20% of the business without working. For what? For giving him the permission to be a thief. The permission to be a thief. No.